The fact that he does not want to see a rate hike. Bloomberg's Eric Schatzker spoke to Stan Druckenmiller, chairman and CEO of the Duquesne Family Office, in an exclusive interview.
I do want to address Trump because I know there's a narrative out there that the Fed will lose credibility if they cave into Trump here. Now look, I could not agree more that it would be horrific if the Fed were to pause because they were bullied by Donald Trump. I also want to say that it would be horrific if the Fed didn't pause because they were afraid people would think they were being bullied by Donald Trump. That would be just as political as the first outcome. Let me just say that I know I'm right. Let me just say that a stop clock is right twice a day. Donald Trump is a permanently low interest rate guy. We know that's because he's from the real estate industry. But just because Donald Trump thinks a dovish tilt relative to where we've been is appropriate now, doesn't mean it's actually not a good idea right now. If the only reason you're not going to pause is because Donald Trump is bullying you, you're being just as political if that's the reason you did pause. So we need to just take him out of the equation.
How much more do politics play into your investment process in the Trump era?
A lot, and I stink at it. I mean, I learned this business to solve economic puzzles and try and think 18 to 24 months ahead. When the president can't seem, he's so myopic that he thinks like 1 or 2 days ahead at the most. It's very hard, and obviously it doesn't take a rocket scientist. All you gotta do is watch for a few days. They have a powerful impact on markets. And it's tough because economic signals and economic puzzle solving is something I've done for a long time, and I have some confidence in it. How all this politics is going to play out, I'm not so sure. I happen to think the China thing will work itself out because both sides, I think, desperately want a deal, both Trump and Xi. But I don't know. I don't have the kind of confidence in that forecast as the economic stuff that I've been doing for 40 years. So it plays a big part, but the major part is quite unnerving.
Does it matter if the government shuts down?
I don't think so. That's a lot of nonsense. It'll reopen again. I mean, it's discouraging to see the theater, and it's just
More of the same.
More of the same is a great term for it.
That is Stan Druckenmiller. He's head of the Duquesne Family Office with our very own Eric Schatzker. Now, breaking news on Michael Flynn. The judge has agreed to postpone the sentencing in order to allow for